The dress watch has steadily risen in popularity in the past couple of years. Small watches are the in thing, and quirky and interesting case shapes and designs are becoming increasingly sought after. But the big brands like Cartier and Piaget have rocketed in price, meaning the average Joes like you or I are forced to look elsewhere. It's often said it's the things we don't do in life that we regret the most, and it's true for something as relatively inconsequential as watch collecting. I've bought probably close to 50 watches in the last 5 or 6 years, and I can honestly say I don't really regret buying any of them. The only regret I have is for watches I didn't buy, golden opportunities I passed on and later kicked myself over. It happened quite recently, so when I spotted the watch in today's video at an affordable price for me, I was determined not to let it happen again and didn't waste a second in snapping it up. Since the turn of the year, I have sold a couple of watches, so the urge to buy something new has been strong, especially when your watch friends announce their latest pickups and the pressure starts to kick in. And so, here we are, it's a watch by Francesco Smalto Paris. Francesco Smalto was an Italian fashion designer, and so this by all accounts is a fashion watch. Something which would automatically make it a no-go for a lot of collectors. But even though fashion watches have a mostly dreadful reputation, they also make for some of the quirkiest, affordable watches you can buy. This watch may not have the history or heritage or horological significance, but it's still a really cool looking watch, and I'm not ashamed to say I buy watches for the way they look. I've been wanting to pick up a lapis lazuli stone dial watch for ages, and also a disco volante style watch, and this watch sort of scratches both of those itches in a way. I don't know if it's actually a stone dial, but in any case the mottled dial with its deep rich blue tones really pops against the gold plated case. It does have some small imperfections, but it isn't too distracting. The Roman numeral markers at the 12, 3 and 9 are discreet, as is the date window at the 6. The alignment of the date doesn't look perfect, but it's not terrible. It also isn't really a disco volante watch, as the case does have small visible lugs, but it's close enough for me. I love the shape and styling of the case, the sort of thing you might have seen from a brand like Vacheron Constantin in the mid 20th century, but is rarely seen these days. The case is only 32mm in diameter, and better still, it's also incredibly thin. This is why I love quartz watches. The modern obsession with mechanical watches means that even the most beautiful modern dress watches are overly bulky and often inelegant. It came on this blue crocodile leather strap, and it looks and feels so good. Again, the thinness is something I really appreciate, as it helps to keep the watch close to the skin. If, and it's a really big if, this watch was solid gold and had Cartier or Piaget on the dial, it would be worth many thousands. But since it doesn't, I picked this watch up for a relatively inexpensive £182, including shipping. I think that's a bit of a bargain for a watch that is this different and this scarce. I've not seen another one like this. The cheapest solid gold Cartiers cost multiple thousands now, and even Muster Cartier is £2,000 plus for one in top condition. That's just not achievable for a lot of people, but fortunately there are affordable gems out there to be found if you look hard enough. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like these quirky watch videos, or do you prefer to see new and modern watches? That's all I've got time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.